What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And this time, I'm reviewing the game, the gun that came out for the PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, GameCube, PC, and later on the PSP. Now, when it initially came out, Activision and it was pretty much made by Activision and Neversoft, and this is pretty much an open world sandbox game in the western setting, particularly in the old west around in the 1880, and it starts with Colton White and his father Ned pretty much goes hunting, and after they do that, they go to a riverboat where it gets attacked by a dude named Reverend Reed. And during the attack, Ned told Colton that he wasn't his father and looked for a prostitute named Jenny, and she would like help him out and everything. And Colton found out later on that Reverend Reed is working for a dude named Thomas Magruder, and this guy is like a Civil War general for the Confederate Army. In this game, he's looking for this Golden Cross of Coronado. And this is pretty much the plot on a condensed level, you know what I'm saying? So Gun is this western open world type of game, similar to say like Grand Theft Auto in genre, where you go to different locations like Empire, New Mexico, Dodge City, the Badlands, Piper Lake, and stuff like that. And pretty much all of these sections are divided up into all these places that you go to. Pretty much are divided into 18 sections instead of like stages, because it is an open world game. And you pretty much first begin with a tutorial when Ned and Colton are pretty much hunting before going to the riverboat. You pretty much start off with a revolver and a rifle, but as you go through the course of the game, you will get like more revolvers, rifles. You get sharpshooters, shotguns, bows, melee weapons, and TNT and stuff. Now with the revolver, there's like different types of weapons in regards to the revolver, shotgun, sharpshooter, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can like pretty much switch between the sharpshooter, rifle, shotgun, and the bow and stuff like that. And there's like different types of pistols, rifles, shotguns, sharpshooters, and the number of weapons within a particular category depends on the weapons itself. Like you have 4 pistols, a couple of rifles, 3 shotguns, a couple of sharpshooters, 3 melee weapons, with a couple of throw weapons, which are pretty much dynamite and a whiskey bomb, which we call Molotov cocktails today, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of weapons to pick from. And there's this one particular mode called Quick Draw that allows you to switch to first person mode, and allows you to shoot down your enemies a lot quicker. But it's like it has a time limit to it. So once it gets down to 0, you come out of the quick draw, but you can regenerate it by getting headshots, weapon shots, multiple kills, shooting bad guys off their horses, dismemberment, and multiple explosive multiple kills, and you also like do side missions like you do with any open world sandbox games. And with this one, it really consists of like bounty, Pony Express, lawman, rescue, hunting, and ransom, and playing like Texas Hold'em. What we call Texas Hold'em. I'm not 100% sure on that. The main purpose of the side missions is to earn money to buy items and weapon upgrades that you're going to need through the course of the game. You know what I'm saying? And another aspect to it that's important is that it also increase your stats, and the stats consist of gun, hand, quick draw, melee, horse, and health. Now, somebody said that in theory somebody can beat the game without ever increasing your stats, but you're pretty much better off like increasing your stats by playing these side missions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty much gonna make beating the game a lot easier. You don't want to. You end up not breaking your controller. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about the game is that you can mine for gold throughout the course of the game, and for you to do that, the first thing that you will purchase is pretty much a pickaxe, and you go through the course of the game that like mine the gold wherever you find it, and there's pretty much 44 places that you can mine gold at, and the amount that you get for picking the gold for mining it is pretty much $10. That's how much it went for back then. Now the graphics and design of gun are pretty good as it relates to like the old west. It has that back. I do like the backdrop when you look at the mountains and hills and the towns and stuff like that. It's pretty decent. And the gameplay is pretty good also. You know what I'm saying? And I do like the weapons and upgrades that you will get through the course of the game. I do like the fact that the assignments are important to increase your stats and for you to buy weapons and weapon upgrades and stuff like that. To me, that's the gameplay is pretty much the best part of gun in my opinion. And pretty much the soundtrack is pretty good too. It does fit gun as a whole in terms of the fact that this is a Western game under the sandbox genre. You know what I'm saying? So it is pretty decent, and it has a sound of pretty much an orchestra at play when you hear it. Now the main complaint that I've heard is that that gun is short compared to like other sandbox games like Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. Like even if you completed all of the side missions and got all the upgrades and stuff like that, it's still like short. You know what I'm saying? And even though it is relatively short, but it doesn't necessarily ruin the game as a whole. Has a good story, you know what I'm saying, as it relates to the Old West. The gun is overall is a pretty good game despite of it being short, like I said. And I would pretty much recommend it to anybody who's a fan of the sandbox genre or gamers who do let's plays on their YouTube channel. As far as the score, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. The main gripe being that the game is too short and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, if you like gun, whether it be for Xbox 360 or GameCube or whatever the case, you can mention it in the comment section of the video. If you like my review of gun, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button and share it. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.